So what is going on, people? Welcome to episode 2 of this Peterborough United career mode here on FIFA 23. If you are looking forward to this episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel. And well, last time out we kicked things off with Peterborough United, and if I do say so myself, we kicked it off with a rather emphatic win. But unfortunately, it was against our former side, Barnsley. As you can see at the bottom of the screen there, a 5-1 win against our former side. It was all too easy, really. And well, today we hope things progress as the same, business as usual, so it would seem. We start with an away trip to Accrington, Stanley, before a game in the Cup against Cambridge United, and then ending the episode with a home game against Exeter City. And well, we have done a little bit of business so far this season. If we have a look, transfer history. So because of a scout future start that we got through our academy, it meant that Jack Marriott was able to go out on loan as his services were no longer required, but I didn't want to get let go of him permanently. So Jack Marriott's gone on loan to Ghent for the season. We sold a young crap goalkeeper, Will Blackmore, to Shamrock Rovers. A young striker, Kai Corbett, has gone on loan. I believe Meppen are in Germany. We then made our first signing of the save. We signed Dimitro Riznik as a free agent goalkeeper, and he has come straight in and is our first choice keeper. We are looking for a central midfielder. We've got a number of scouts out having a look at players, so I'm sure sooner rather than later we will have some business on that front. But for now, this is what the team looks like as we head into this first game of the episode against Accrington. Now, I'm not 100% familiar with the teams in League One like a lot of the players, so rather than sort of waiting for the lineups like I would normally do in the Championship and in the Premier League, I'm just going to run through them really quickly rather than just sort of waiting around. So, Toby Savin in goal, Mitchell Clark, Harvey Rogers, Michael Nottingham, J. Rich Bagkulu, Joe Pritchard, David Morgan, Liam Coyle, Tommy Lee, Sean Wally and Matt Lowe are the Accrington lineup. We are unchanged. You'll get to know this team, I'm sure, throughout certainly this first season. But this is our regular starting lineup. Although I just remembered, actually, between episodes, I've had 3 bids for Jack Taylor, all around the £2 million mark, and I've rejected all of them because I think he's one of our best players. Him and Fuchs in the middle of the park. It's going to be hard to get someone as good as those two. So, yeah, he's got a release clause of 2.9 million as well. So, I probably wouldn't normally ask for that much, maybe 2.5 million. So, we'll wait and see. But, yeah, 3 bids already knocked back for Jack Taylor. He's a man in demand. But let's get today's first game underway. I'll try and get this one out quickly. Yeah, I was trying to say that I wasn't confident on Poku's right foot. We'll get the ball out here to Ajiboye, who caused so many problems in the first game. That touch, he's put it wide. The touch was not good whatsoever, and it drew the keeper out. That's probably why he missed the chance. Was stretching for it, trying to beat the keeper. In the end, puts it just wide, but Ajiboye caused so many problems in that first game, and he's already looking a threat once again. Another side playing 5 at the back. Garner is in behind. Joe Garner, he scores. The scout future star straight into the lineup, the 17-year-old at the start of the season. And while he got off the mark on his debut last time out, and a very intelligent run, a give and go, 1-2 with Poku, finds himself in the right place in the area. It's a lovely finish on his weaker left foot. And while Joseph Garner, we'll call him Joe, has bagged himself 2-2. Great tackle from Norbert. And Kent can clean up. Ajiboye into Garner. Good turn. And Taylor's made the run. And Taylor's the man that Garner will find. Jack Taylor in behind. He makes it 2-0 on the half an hour mark. It's a goal and an assist for Joe Garner in this game so far. And while he has certainly made an impact on this Peterborough United team, I said in the last episode, so important to have a striker that not only can score but is also good at setting up play, and that precise pass in the gap for Jack Taylor to latch onto again. Drawing the keeper out, almost didn't get to take the shot on, but he lifted it above the keeper into that far corner. It is 2-0 away at Accrington, and Nolly Norburn with a superb tackle. And Garner. Poku. Oh, he just wasn't sure of himself. Well, it was me, really. He sort of hesitated, but I got past the defender, and I was like, oh, I didn't think the defender would fall for it. And I stopped running, by which point the defender had readjusted. And the gap had then gone. Thompson can come forward. Finds Ajiboye. And again, the defence just at 6s and 7s. Little ball over the top. Garner with a flick. Oh, and it's saved. Tip round the post by saving. I wanted him to hit that on the volley, Garner. And Kent has made a bit of a hash of that. That touch wasn't great, but that pass wasn't much better. And there's a ball in here, and Garner's in again. Joe Garner, oh, he's rifled it off the bar. Oh, I thought I had to shake the shot quickly because the defenders were sort of circling. And well, he's gone for power to try and beat Savin from the edge of the area, and in the end it's kind of back off the bar. Fuchs gets a toe in, does well, and now we can break. Garner gets past his man. We'll keep going. Slide a little one in here for Poku. Can he get past his man? Kwame Poku has a strike across goal. And I thought for all the world that was going to nestle in the back of the net. Go Ajiboye, go. Oh, he's done the defender. Ajiboye's in behind. Ajiboye makes it 3-0. Go on, son. You make sure that ball's in the back of the net. Just past the hour mark. And he's on the score sheet again. Causing problems forever, this man. Really well dispossessed. Can we get a little ball in? It's over the top. Garner's in. And Garner. Oh, he's at the bar again. Oh, my word. I thought he might have crossed the line as it dropped down. And Wally is down. He's going to have to be taken off. It's just Norburn coming in with a solid tackle. Gets a bit of the man as well. Alright, a couple of changes. Clark Harris coming on for Garner and Joe Ward coming on for Nathan Thompson. Oh, they could be in behind it. Hamilton is in for Accrington. We force him wide. Edwards does really well, and we've actually won the goal kick there. But some familiar... I think we made the same... Oh, my word. Same changes in the last game, so they're probably fairly regular subs that's going to be made in this save. And there's a long ball forward here for Johnson Clark Harris, and he's in the area, and he's rifled it into the back of the net. I don't think Johnson Clark Harris is going to get a much easier goal than that, do you? So massive gap between the defence and the midfielders. The defence just sat in their own area. Why they're so deep, I have no idea. But nevertheless, it is 4, and it just occurred to me, I don't think I turned the difficulty up to legendary. Ooh. That might be why this is quite easy. Although, that's a great save from Riznik. He's plucked that out of the air. An absolute treat. Poku. Fuchs. Oh, he's done really well. Oh, Clark Harris. Ajiboye is free on this right-hand side. Get the better of his man. Ajiboye. Oh, it's saved. Poku. Taylor. Oh, it's wide. We're going to make some changes, but somehow we haven't grabbed a fifth. Having to play Kellen Watts out at left back. I don't really have anyone that can cover on the left hand side. But Watts is going to play out there for now. Clark Harris. Ajiboye, is there going to be a fifth before the end of this game? He's got the pace on the defender, Ajiboye. Have a strike across. Oh, I was aiming a cross goal, but in the end he's actually gone for the near post. Nice turn with that. I think it's going to be game in this one. Another comfortable 3 points in League One for us. Oh, although we're in behind here. Adedoyin, he scored. Well, we haven't managed to keep a clean sheet in either game in League One, which is a little bit disappointing. But Accrington have threatened something all game, to be fair, and they've worked that one really nicely, to be perfectly honest. Adedoyin, it's a nice little ball through to him. Gets the wrong side of Kent. It's a good finish as well. Not really a lot that Riznik could do. But there goes the full-time whistle. 4-1 it is. Very comfortable. Shame we couldn't keep a clean sheet, but still, the damage was done. I think, what, 3-0 at half-time, maybe? Certainly a very good performance. Good win for Charlton there away to Morecambe. But next up, Cambridge in the Cup. I don't know whether it's Carabao Cup or... Oh, it is Carabao Cup. There you go. Alright, well, hopefully we can progress into the next round and maybe set up a tie against a big Premier League side. Who knows? So those bids I was talking about for Jack Taylor, Midtjylland, Las Palmas and Eibar, all the teams that bid for him, but we have said no. Although a bid that we are going to accept is for Emmanuel Fernandez. Drogheda United in Ireland come in for 220. I will happily accept that, and Emmanuel can be on his way to the Republic of Ireland. And we have our rest date. Plenty of scout reports to look at. Maybe a central midfielder, but I'm going to play. I'm going to play the Cambridge game, but I'm going to play like a rotated side. So I just need to go and set that up. Right, we've set up the team then to play for this cup game. We're going to do the pre-match press conference. Who do you expect to go through? We have to believe in ourselves, absolutely. After the start we've had, I would expect us to go through 100%. Do you have Cambridge United worried? I would have to say, you know, we were excellent in that last game. So yeah, they should be worried about us. Let's have a look. Are you looking to bring anyone in? Yeah, for sure. I'd like more squad depth, but it takes time. Looking to find the right player. We've identified a few, but still like to have a few more options to pick from. But it is my birthday in game. Love to see it. Right, let's go to the game. So this is the Cambridge side. Then Dimitar Mitov in goal. Williams, Okadina, Lloyd Jones, Houndstrup, Werman, Digby, Lancaster, Brophy, Harvey Nibbs and Joe Ironside. So quite a strong team compared to what I would say Accrington put out. Sam Smith, former Reading man, on the bench. I do recognise, as well as a few other players. In terms of our lineup, this is who we've gone with. So Bergstrom in goal, Ward at right back, Watts and Butler at centre back, Tomlinson at left back, Knight in the CDM role, Ben Thompson and Cipriano in the middle, Ricky J. Jones out on the right, Clark Harris through the middle, with Joel Randall out on the left. Hopefully this will be a fairly straightforward game once again, and we will be through to the second round of the Carabao Cup, all being well. Now could launch a counter-attack of their own. Nibs finds Lancaster. He skips away from Tomlinson, goes across the keeper, but it's easy enough for Bergstrom to collect. First shot for either side now in the books after 15 minutes. Clark Harris, can't get past Okadina. Big barrier in the way towards that Cambridge United goal. And Tomlinson does well to get a toe in. And Randall is there. And Clark Harris ready for the run of Ricky J. Jones. And it's in the back of the net. And it's that man, Ricky J. Jones, the one we have high hopes for. Finds the back of the net. Really lovely run across the goal. And then a shot again across the keeper. Slick movement, a slick shot. That's nodded on to no one. Risky pass. But we can collect Knight. Out to a lovely ball to Randall. Get a little dink in there for Clark Harris to get onto. And he gets just enough connection on it. I thought he was going to be beaten to the keeper. I need to learn how to do low driven cross. I think it's triple tack X. Either way, the cross this time worked. Clark Harris gets his noggin on the end of that. And it is 2-0 the Posh. Try and get this one back in. That's not quite what I wanted. But that's certainly not too bad an effort. James will hit one. He's not bad on his left foot, you know, Ricky J. Jones. Clark Harris needs to find a good ball, and he has. Randall. Cipriano is bursting forward here. There was space maybe for Randall with a strike. Oh, it's not bad. Not a bad effort and a good save. There was space there for Clark Harris, but as soon as Cipriano got to the ball, the defender shut down that space immediately. We're just about going to win this back. Randall. Oh, he's tried to curl one inside the far post again. Mitov there to make the save. Put a bit more power on this one. Clark Harris not quite. Kellen Watts. Oh, it's a lovely Lovely strike and an even better save again. Mitov being tested. Tomlinson headed away. This time Thompson has a go. Oh, it's just a barrage. It's a highlight reel for Mitov is what it is. Tomlinson. Clark Harris is up. Oh, it's away. Lovely header. Finds Clark Harris an absolute treat. Got a little bit of work to do on his own though. Comes out wide. Tries to draw the space. Cipriano. Finds Randall. Can he get past his man? Not quite. We'll have to cut this back. Cipriano. Oh, he's trying to... It's another save. Watts. Cipriano. It's Knight this time. Clark Harris. Right, when we needed a keeper, I should have known about this guy. He's unbelievable. Joe Ward, Clark Harris is there. Oh, it's... We're getting closer. We will score from the corner. Clark Harris. Oh, it's a lovely turn. Johnson, Clark Harris. He can't stop that one, Mitov. The captain has found the back of the net. It's a second for JCH. That was lazy. But even still... Do posh fans call him JCH? I can't imagine they would. It's a lovely finish going away from the keeper. Mitov has put on an absolute masterclass in this second half, but he couldn't keep that one out. And there is the final whistle. 3-0 it is. We're into the second round of the Carabao Cup. Mitov, how many saves did he make in that second half? We had 15 shots. I don't even know how many on target. But 3-0 win, we're through. That's all that matters. Be interesting to see who we draw in the next round. But for now, our final game of the episode at home to Exeter. Back in the league. This is an interesting one. Alaves have bid for Norburn. They've bid above valuation, but again, it's just not enough. Like, the ceilings are not... I don't know, I feel like this year there was more room for negotiation, but I don't know, maybe because he's 29, they don't think we can get much for him, but you know, if he's 875, I'd want maybe 1.5 million, something like that, to let him go, maybe a little bit less, so I'm going to say no. Well, these big clubs are clubs that realistically we shouldn't be turning down, but if they're not going to give me the money, then I'm not going to sell for the sake of it. Okay, so we have some central midfield options then. And there are a number of players to choose from. I like the look of some players, like this guy, for example. A lot of these fairly getting towards the sort of higher 20s in terms of age. Someone like Luke Leahy, you know, from Shrewsbury, just an innocent little player. Not the best technically, very nice physicals. Yeah, it's just someone looks half decent. A couple of younger options in there. Ismaila Koulibaly from Sheffield United, 68 rated. But some decent physicals, some okay technicals, only really good at dribbling. Would need a bit of work, but again, he's young, has got time on his side. 4-star, high work rate both going forward and backwards. Lee Evans, I feel like established at this level, decent player. Got lots of traits as well, which is decent. Max Power, got versatility on his side. Again, physicals on his side. Technicals, okay, not too bad. Billy Mitchell, a youngster from Millwall. Again, sort of range of abilities. Sorry, Kenny Dougal. Never heard of this guy, despite playing for Blackpool. Decent physicals, not too bad. But the guy I've got my eye on, Luke O'Neill from Sunderland. Of course, Sunderland in the Championship this year. But kind of what we were saying about Josh Knight, I feel like Luke O'Neill's very much in the same mould. 27 years old, so I think about a year older than Knight. But those physicals, look at those physicals. He's fairly quick, jumping and stamina of 90, so he's got an engine aggression 83. Good balance as well, good strength. His technicals aren't great, but if we take him on face value and accept that he's... So what I'm thinking, we have Josh Knight and Luke O'Neill as CDMs. Norburn can then get a little bit further forward because he has that ability on the ball to allow him to flourish further forward. So if we take that CDM role as more of like a destroyer, it means that Norberg would probably drop out of the team. And then you put in either Knight or O'Neill. Or to be fair, you could even carry on playing Norburn and just have one of these guys as backup. But I think, 27, so he's not young. He is injury prone though, which is not ideal. I didn't see that. I have to rethink that one then, because injuries, as far as I'm aware, are more of a thing this year on FIFA. And the other one I was looking at again is George Saville, so really good physicals on him. But really disappointed on that. Like, I'd feel like it shouldn't let me put it off, but then if I see a player with injury prone on FM, I will never touch him, and I kind of feel like I should stick the same. So I'm going to say low to Luke O'Neill, but if he wasn't injury prone, definitely he'll be all over it. Maybe we'll wait for some more scout reports then. So we've got another scout report. It's the day of the Exeter game, and Jason Knight from Derby has very much caught my attention. 69 rated at 21 years old, 5'10". Again, high work rates going forward, decent physicals, that stamina especially. Technical's not great, has got time to lean into it, but his versatility is interesting. Centre mid, left mid, right back. But after reviewing the tapes, I think I'm going to go with George Saville. Now, controversial name, I know, but 29 years old, has been around the block, knows what he's doing. Centre mid, centre CDM, Northern Irish, 70 overall, so would be on paper one of our best players. 3-star. Again, really good physicals, really good across the board. Jumping and stamina is up there. Good reactions, good aggression, his vision, so can pick out a pass. Not the quickest, but doesn't need to be. His technical stats aren't too bad. Short pass of 70 is good for this level at least. Solid player. Would cost a little bit more, but I think we reverse what we said about O'Neill. Okay, this guy comes in and, it's very much, with that 85, who does he replace? That's the question. Does he take Fuchs's role? Does he take Taylor's role? Does he come in and maybe take Norburn's role? But I think Saville, again, older. I don't want to be predictable with signings. Like the last couple of seasons, I've always just gone for the younger players. And it's like, oh yeah, well, they're not great now, but we'll build a team around them. I kind of want to, like in some instances, that's fine. But the point is, with Peterborough, we want players that are ready for the now. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're going to come in and help us win this league. It will be a step down for Saville. But if he's willing to come, then that's great. 1.3 million, asking price 1.4. Deal this at 1.15. So he's on 7, just under 8 grand a week. If he's coming down a division, I don't mind paying him a little bit. So we'll approach to sign George Saville and see what they say. So we'll start at that lower price and see what they say. They want 1.2. That's only 50k more. I will certainly take that. Well, good start to negotiations there. We'll negotiate with George Saville. See how we get on. He wants crucial, to be fair. He would come in and probably be our best midfielder, so he can have it. He wants a 2-year deal at 29. That's fine with me, actually. Disregard release clause. Now, in terms of wages, let's offer him what he's on and see what he says. Yeah, he's happy with that. Right, George Saville is... we got the signing cutscene as well. Very nice indeed. There he is, the new signing in the building. Getting the fist bumps from the assistant and the physio, I believe. Here he is being put through his paces. Looks a bit scrawny. Some of the other players come and have a look. Captain Clark Harris coming to see what all the fuss is. I think Joe Garner there as well. Having his workout, having his medical, and there he is, Saville, number 7. Is he going to be number 7 for us? I haven't decided, actually. But either way, George Saville in at Peterborough. 1.2 million. A decent outlay as well for a team in our division, but we got a C rating. But he's going to come straight in, and is going to be a really good addition, I think, to our team. Right, okay, so all the admin done then. Savile is in. We've given him the number 28. And the way we've worked it is Savile's coming in. He's going to be in the centre. Fuchs is going to drop back because he has got a high defensive work rate. All of them can play centre mid or CDM. Fuchs has got a high defensive work rate, so it made sense to move him deeper. Taylor is now in the box-to-box role, whereas Savile is more like our playmaker sort of type. Plus, having a natural left footer on that left-hand side is quite nice. But yeah, everything else I think is stay the same. We are, but the 13th of August, we are going to look for another. We're going to look for a left back next. Joe Tomlinson's 62 rated at 22 years old. So if we can improve on him, that would be quite nice. Not necessarily looking to replace Burrows, but likeness is we'll probably sign someone better than Burrows. Maybe we can put Burrows further forward, who knows. Yeah, so the left back is where we're looking at next. But for now, let's go and play Exeter in the final game of the episode. So this is the Exeter lineup then for this game. Jamal Blackman in goal for them. Caprice, Sam Stubbs, Alex Hartridge, Pierce Sweeney, former Reading man, and Jack Sparks. In the back, Archie Collins and Harvey Kite. In the middle, Giovanni Brown. In behind, Jay Stansfield and Sam Nom. This is our team. Of course, as you've just seen it, only one change. Savile is in for Norburn. Other than that, hopefully he can get off to a winning debut, can Mr. Savile. Playing around us quite nicely as well. But again, it's a really well-read defending today. And Thompson is on a mad one here. Playing Joe Garner. And he's run onto that and buried it. We've just been able to stop everything that they've been able to offer. That's an unbelievable pass. Poku. Has he got the pace? Kwame Poku, he has got the pace. It's in off the inside of the post. Across Jamal Blackman. A lovely ball though. It's all about that ball from Ajiboye. He spied the run of Poku on the far hand side. Blackman, no answer. And it's 2 goals in a matter of minutes for Peterborough. It is 2-0 to the good. It's going to be 3 wins from 3 in the league. 4 and 4 in all comps. Well, I was going to say before we conceded. Before we scored our second, as Garnett has come in here. Is he going to get away from his man? He is. Garnett. Oh, he's put it wide. I thought for all the world it was going to be in. Taylor does well. Finds Ajiboye. Going to cut back. Nice ball out from Garnett. Ajiboye cuts inside. Cuts inside again. Has a strike. Oh, it's a beautiful goal from Ajiboye. Wasn't the strongest on his left hand side, but the flight of the ball evidently deceiving the keeper, and it's found the bottom corner. Cut back nicely. Giovanni Brown. That was interesting, but Fuchs is there. And now we play the reverse pass. Ajiboye, he's got past his man, maybe a little bit fortunately, but Ajiboye has found the back of the net once again, and he has made it 4-0. This man is quickly becoming my favourite in this save. Coming forward again. Why is it we sort of get to 3 or 4-0 and we go and concede a goal? Why? I don't understand. Oh, George, you love to see that sort of commitment. He's probably broken himself, but even still. Garnett. Try and bend one. Oh, Blackman is equal to it. Thompson, there we go. Lovely, jubbly. Final whistle goes. 4-1 it is to Posh. 3 very good, very, what's the word? Convincing. Not as convincing as this commentary, evidently. Yeah, 3 convincing wins in this episode. 3 convincing wins in the league. 4 in all comps. And well, if we have a look at those standings, we are the only team with a perfect record. Forest Green have made a good start to life. 2 wins and a draw is them who we have next in this series. If we have a look at what's to come in the next episode Oh well, we'll do all 4 games then. We'll do Forest Green. Play Forest Green in the league. We will sim Bolton, and then we will play West Brom in the cup, and we will play Sheffield Wednesday in the league. So there we go, 4 games to look forward to in the next episode, and we wrap up the transfer window. You don't want to miss it. So guys, if you have enjoyed this one, pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.